Yeah, with a little bit of a sour taste in our mouths, and gives us that extra motivation moving forward. Although we had a successful season, there's still a lot of room to grow, and guys are looking great coming back into shape. The guys who are on international duty, I'm sure they're in shape, so I'm looking forward to getting the group together. And this first game against Pinderall will be a nice little test.
Jordan, what are the expectations and goals for this season?
Get trophies, just like last year. Win Supporters Shield, get into the playoffs, make a good run, and hopefully win MLS Cup. Obviously, we have Open Cup and then Champions League, and Champions League is going to be, a lot of fun. I was in Champions League when I was up in Vancouver, and we played Tigres, and that was a great experience, and I'm sure this game in Lyon will be another one.
Do you think this will be the year that LAFC could finally win the Champions League?
I mean, I hope so. We have a really good squad, a lot of depth, and guys are coming in fit, which is very important going into Champions League this early while Liga MX is, up and running, and Lyon will be flying. And so to have guys fit going into that game will be nice.
We've seen Mexico just dominate this tournament since they went to this format, 10 years ago or so. What does MLS need to do to start winning this?
Well, I think being able to start a week early, I'm not sure how long that's been going on, but to get guys together a little bit early has helped. And then with us, we have a young squad. There's a few outliers in there, but we have a young squad, and so getting fit isn't as difficult of a task, I think. And like I said, we have depth at the majority of the positions. So that's huge going into the season and Champions League and picking up where we left off. I thought, obviously it was disappointing losing at home against Seattle, but guys really developed last year, and I thought we made a huge step forward in terms of our style of play and doing things we want. And so I'm trying to pick up where we left off.
Well, now you're bringing in some more youngsters from South America who are going to help you as well.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep that old group together, but somehow we continue to get younger and younger. But these guys are so talented, and this being the first day, we're missing a few of them, and guys are on international duty. But like I said, I can't wait for them to come back and get into the fold.
How do you think those international absences are going to affect preseason preparation before Leon and Miami?
It's difficult this first week, but at the same time, you're just getting your legs under you. And the good thing is that they aren't out doing nothing. They're with their international team. They're getting games. They're definitely fit. And so, barring injury, they'll be coming back and flying and help us take that boost forward.
Jordan, how important was it for you to come back to LAFC, to resign here? And did you ever see yourself going elsewhere during those days?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's like I never left, because from the front office, from the coaching staff, and from me and my family, we always wanted to be here. So from the beginning of the off season, that was always the goal, and it was just a matter of time before we worked out a contract. So that side of things was kind of just a formality. So I'm happy I'm here, my family is, this is where I'm from, and just grateful to continue this ride with LAFC.
Looks like you'll have a new goalie this year as a veteran backer. How can you sort of ease that transition? How can you sort of help him?
Well, Pablo was here last year, and Philip. Obviously, we have Pita coming in. But yeah, Pablo did a great job last year, and I'm not entirely sure of what's going on with Tyler, but Pablo had a number of games, and he really picked it up last year. So hopefully he takes his next step in his development. And if you've seen him in the weight room, I think he gained some pounds. So he's got some muscle, man. I'm looking forward to seeing him out there.
So Bob, a few minutes ago, Bob spoke about you saying that last year, at this time this year, he didn't expect you to play as many matches as you ended up playing, and that today he doesn't expect you to play as many matches as last year. So
we'll see what happens. Yeah. I mean, I'm surprising myself at this point, but yeah, I just take it one step at a time, 1 year at a time, and like I said, I'm grateful to be here, and so I kind of approach each and every day like that and try to tackle it. And last year was 30-something games, and so like I said, each and every game, just try to do my best, and we'll see how it works out at the end of the season.
Jordan, on the other end of the spectrum, you guys had like 6 academy guys out there today.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the most I've seen out, and they look to be hanging. Can you just talk about what it was like to play with them today, and what do you think about how quickly some of these guys that you've seen a few times are now getting their legs under them at this level?
I was gonna actually touch on that when they talked about international guys being gone. It's a great opportunity for some of these young guys, and you see them in the locker room and in the meal room. They kind of go in packs. They don't really want to leave each other's side, but when you get them out in the field, you can kind of speak to them individually because you're kind of rubbing shoulders with them, and you can tell them little nuances of the game that you picked up throughout the years, and that will help them. And hopefully they can take that back to their academy and experiences. But yeah, it's great, and they are hanging. You know, it is fun to see them out there, young guys that, damn, this is my 15th year. I'm not sure how old they are.
It's like same.
Yeah.
some of them, right?
But yeah, it's fun to have them out there and try to give them, like I said, a little bit of knowledge that you picked up throughout the years, and they're doing great.
You talked about the youngest senior players that the team just brought in over the offseason, and the idea of bringing back a lot of the same football ideas from last year. How important is it to try to bring those young guys, those new signings, up to speed as quickly as possible for the season in CONCACAF?
Yeah, Bob and the staff do a great job of that. And throughout trainings, even going back to the first preseason, it was a whole group, and they did a great job of bringing guys up to speed with the different things that they wanted to see day in, day out. And so now you have a core of players that know those things already and can really build on it. And it helps because it drags those guys who are coming in fresh, new, right up with us. And it's not a crazy amount of guys. Like I said, we had preseason when it was all new group, and now it's, 4 guys maybe, something like that. But the Bob and the staff really do a great job of doing that. And video is a big part of it. And them being able to pick up things really quickly, and I'm sure based on the guys we signed, intelligent guys that have a good soccer IQ.
Jordan, you've been at it for a while. How did you still get excited for the first day of camp, and how did it feel today to get back to those with your teammates?
Yeah, with each year, I feel like I can't take as much time off. So like getting back into it, like I've been coming in by myself into the weight room and running around this field by myself. I don't know how many laps all off season. So to come in with a group and start playing, that's the exciting part, to get the ball out and being able to play 11 aside and get moving. But in terms of taking time off, that was few and far between.
How long did it last? Days?
Man, I take a week and then I have to get back into something, whether it be like a cycling class or something. I do something, have to.